NewsNation's Alicia Nieves is outside the New York Stock Exchange this morning. So, Alicia, the markets open up, in just a little bit from now. How do we see Wall Street reacting to the tariffs?
It's interesting, Markie. Wall Street kind of playing it cool third time around. We're at this deadline. A market's really pricing in that it understands the tariff trade, understands or believes it knows how this is going to play out. It's pricing in one of two scenarios that are both pretty favorable to market, to the point where if you look at the pre-market movement, it's been to the upside, up about 0.5% or higher for all the three major indices. A market's basically looking through the deadline again, pricing in scenarios. One, believing that an extension will either be announced at some point today, or anticipating that we actually get final tariff deals at some point today or soon that'll be actually more reasonable and more in a reasonable range, 10 to 15%, something that is better, obviously, for investors to digest. Companies could benefit from that, or at least could digest that better, and certainly the consumer could handle that a bit better. These are deals like we have seen with Japan, South Korea, and the UK. Haven't seen that happen just quite yet, but again, markets pricing in that eventually this is where we're going to lead at some point today. Now, if that does not happen, if we do not get the extension or we do not start to see some better deals come into place today, as early as later on this session today, we could see a potential pullback as investors start to face the reality that these tariffs at the range they're currently at are going to be here, and they're going to have to start pricing out some of that optimism. Markets are going to have to contend with the domino effect of tariffs going into place or being in place as they stand right now. The impact to consumer, that of course hits profit margin and growth for companies. In terms of that impact to consumer, though, that matters for you, me, and most people watching here, most notably, according to Yale Budget Labs, as tariffs take effect, again, they went into effect just after midnight, Americans are going to start to see a tax rate of 18.3% for imported products. Of course, tariffs are basically a tax on us. That's the highest rate since 1934. The Budget Lab estimates that tariffs are going to cost the average American household $2,400. What makes up that $2,400 is actually disproportionate for certain goods in certain sectors, and we're going to see certain sectors get hit first. In terms of that disproportionate, I didn't know this until we dug into this a little bit. 97% of all clothing and shoes actually are imported from other countries, most notably from China, which we're still trying to negotiate a tariff deal. The deadline for China, though, that's a little bit further on August 12th, this upcoming Tuesday. But according to Footwear Distributors and Retailers of America, prices for shoes are already starting to go up 5 to 10% ahead of the all-important back-to-school shopping season. You, of course, may be able to avoid shopping if you really had to for clothing or for shoes, but one thing you can't avoid is food, and most economists say this is where we're going to see the impact most notably and certainly first. We do have agreements with Canada and Mexico, which makes up most of our produce aisles, things we import from there that will not hit a lot of items there, but things like you just saw a second ago, bananas and coffees, those are things that come from other countries that are facing these tariff deals. A lot of companies have said they have been able to, over the last couple of months, kind of absorb some of the impact of tariffs, but now that we're going into what will be Q3 for a lot of companies, they're now starting to say they cannot do that. So if these tariffs remain in place, they're going to start to hit the consumer, because companies saying they're going to have to pass that along at this point. Markie?
Yeah, we can't skip groceries, so families will cut the fat from their budgets elsewhere. Alicia Nieves, live from Wall Street. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.